What's up, what's up, what's up? We gotta pin this. Damn, forgot to put the pin. Here we go. Alright, let me pin this. It's been a while. Alright, there we go. What's going on, guys? What's up, what's up? I am back. This is Trade Talk Tuesdays, in which every Tuesday I'll be going live on Instagram Live at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can use this time to dissect my brand. I'm going to break down the markets. I'm going to break down the economy. I'm going to break down, give you guys crypto tips, give you guys trading tips, Q&A, and occasionally I have on a guest. Graham, what's up, bro? I'm doing great, King. How are you? It's been a while. It's been a while. I'm also doing something different with my hair. Last time I was on here, well, a lot changed since then. I'm married now. I don't have my ring on. I'm inside, so I'm definitely not going to have it in. But besides that, though, yeah, a lot has happened since then. I'm growing my hair out. So my wife said that I couldn't grow my hair until after the wedding, mainly because she didn't want me to have the pictures or our portrait. She wanted my hair to be grown out. I'm not sure if I'm going to grow my hair out how I had it. So when I was younger, I had like dreads, and I probably originated, to be honest with you. I had it for everyone, it became a trend, but I actually had red hair, so I had like dreads out and stuff. I'm not sure if I'm going to do that. It is starting to look a little nappy, and my hair is naturally curly, naturally nappy, same thing. But I'm trying to do something different though. I want to see exactly how it's going to go about. I'm not sure how I'm going to do it. I gotta line this up, probably do it when I'm done. I should do it before I hopped on this call. Yeah, no red dye? Nah, no red dye. No red dye this time. I think I'm done with the red dye. I think I'm done with that. I thought about getting it again though. I really did. I'm not gonna lie to you, I really did. But nah, I think this time around red's not gonna work. But yeah, so I'm back, Trade Talk Tuesday. So again, as I said, I'm doing this every single Tuesday for you guys. Again, as I said, you can use this to dissect my brain. I'm gonna break down the markets, gonna break down crypto, give you guys crypto tips, trading tips, investing tips. Also, I'm going to have an occasional guest on, so you definitely don't want to miss out. Before even doing that, I want to make sure I give a disclaimer. Everything is said here is for entertainment purposes only. Do not act on anything that is shared here unless you speak to your financial advisor first. By definition, I'm not a financial advisor, nor am I your financial advisor, so do not act on these things. Yo, Kels. What's up, guys? What's up? I'm actually very, very glad to be back. I really am. I already know, Handsome Tuesdays. Nah, Trade Talk Tuesdays is better. But I already know, the first episode, it ain't going to be that long. I'm going to push for probably 20, 30 minutes, depending on how much things we will get over. But I haven't done that much broadcasting and that much marketing on this. So moving forward, I'm definitely going to keep it going. Going to have more things for it. And then on top of that, so I thought about doing giveaway challenges as well. Give away some crypto from time to time. If I reach a certain amount of views on here, I'll do a nice giveaway. And speaking of giveaway, so this is something I was going to announce next week, but I'll announce it real quick early for you guys. So I am actually doing an Ethereum giveaway challenge. Yes, I am doing an Ethereum giveaway challenge, but you have to be in my Discord to be a part of that. I'm going to announce that challenge next week, but so I'm really stuck on how to go about doing it. I'm not sure if I'm going to give away 2 coins or I'm going to give away 4 coins. I'm not sure. I'm trying to figure out exactly the number. Yo, what's up, bro? What's going on? Thanks for tuning in. But I'm not sure how much Ethereum I'm going to give away, but I'm definitely giving away Ethereum. I'm going to announce it next week. But again, you guys have to be a part of my Discord to also win that challenge. And the main reason why I want to do it, for 2 reasons. For starters, I do want to grow my Discord. My focus is my Discord now. So if you guys also want to join my Discord, I actually pinned it to the comment here. We have 2 weekly calls. I break down the markets on a daily basis, a video market breakdown for you guys. I get crypto updates. I get the economy updates. Literally everything you need to grow as a trader, both as an investor, and what you're paying for is not even $2 a day. It's very ridiculous, the value you're getting from that. But again, as I said too, if you're looking to grow in that as well, be a part of that. The link is in the description, or the link is also in my bio. But again, as I said, I have an idea of how the challenge I'm going to do, but the main reason why I'm actually going about doing so is because I see a lot of people, right? What they'll do is they'll give away Apple phones, or they'll give away MacBooks and shit like that. But at the end of the day, it's that's not an actual investment. Like that's not an asset that's going to help you grow your wealth. Like me giving away crypto, that's going to help you grow your wealth. Because I, for a fact, feel as if like Ethereum alone, that's also my favorite crypto as well. But I think that's going to grow to, it's definitely going to surpass its all-time high. So I think that I'm actually surprised we didn't get to 7,000 back in the end of last year, but we didn't. So I wasn't going to announce exactly what it is, but I'm going to let you guys know I am going to do an Ethereum giveaway challenge. I'm going to announce it again, as I said, next Tuesday on here. Let you guys know how to go about getting access to that. But again, regardless, though, you have me on my Discord to join it. So yeah, I'm stuck on assets. I don't give a damn about liabilities. Like at the end of the day, yeah, I can give you a phone, I can give you a MacBook, I can give you all these things. But what does that really do in your pockets? It's not really doing shit. Like it look cool, right? I give you like a Louis or this and that. It look cool, you get clout, but like you're not growing your wealth. And I'm about growing wealth. That's what it is. So yeah, it's dope that other people, they give away like those type of things, but that's not what we do over here. We work on assets because that's what we focus on. Now, speaking of assets, again, as I said, this is going to be, I'm going to aim to do like 30 minutes, 20, 30. I'm going to aim. We're going to see how much I get done. But I wrote down some notes for today. I'm not going to go all in. Not today. It's like the first day back. So I got to like, stretch my arms and stuff. And y'all see the muscle. Y'all see what's going on. I'm in the gym. You see it. But yeah, I got stretch and everything, so it ain't gonna do. I'm not gonna go crazy today, but I am gonna talk heavily on the recession. So, funny enough, that I actually looked at a survey, not a survey. I was reading an article that CNBC says 70% of Americans, they think a recession is coming. Now, I'm telling y'all right now, a recession is not coming. We are in a full blown recession right now. I'm gonna dive deep into that, break down all that shit as well. But different. How do you feel about EU coming out of direction? Oh, I'm definitely gonna talk about EU because that right there is crazy, and a lot of people haven't been speaking about that. But a 20-year low for EU, actually breaking that as well. But I'm gonna dive deep into that in a little sec. I want to focus first on inflation, and then from now I'm gonna domino on my way into going about the EU because that right there is insane. But yeah, as I said too, like what we do over here, we focus on getting rich, and we don't want to get rich just by ourselves, right? We want to get rich with other people. When you get rich with other people, you build each other up. That's expanding your circle, expanding your resources. Now you got a whole circle, a whole clique of people who are just rich with you. So that's what we're working on doing. That's the reason why I'm working on getting the assets going and not just giving away a phone and stuff. But yeah, as I said, so CNBC says 70% of Americans think a recession is coming, and I'm telling y'all right now, a recession is not coming. A recession is here. Like, you don't have to wait until they make it public that a recession is here. Just like, oh wait, they told us months after we were in a recession that we were in a recession. So it's like, come on, y'all gotta think about it that way. Like, shit is here. So I'm gonna give y'all some tips on how to go about getting shit situated. Scott, what's up, fam? How to go about getting shit situated because it's gonna be wicked, and I already think that it's gonna be worse than '08. The numbers are already showing it's gonna be worse than '08. I actually think that we're gonna fall into a Great Depression. We're highly on track to do so. I think that we are also in the last days of America as a nation, believe it or not. But again, I'm not gonna dive deep into all of that today. I'll just go on like the basic stuff, and then later on, or you guys want to do a Q&A. Well, when that comes to it, then I'll say my reason for it. So, yeah, I wrote down some key points that I want to talk about. So the first one is the biggest sign is inflation. So that right there, right? So again, like by definition, a recession is 2 consecutive quarters back-to-back decline, and we actually have that. So the second quarter ended on June 30th, and by definition, it was a negative GDP. So 70% of GDP is based off of consumer spending, right? So you have the first quarter, that already was a negative GDP. The second quarter, so the Atlanta Fed, they actually revised. They first had an outlook for the second quarter GDP as 2% growth. However, they revised that a few weeks ago. They revised that to 0% growth, which is break even, and they revised that again to negative 1% growth. So they're already expecting that we're going to have a negative % growth of GDP for the second quarter. So by definition, like, we're already in it, right? But besides that, like, let's just say they announce it. Let's say they announce the recession. What is it? I'm surprised they didn't do that yet. They might wait until tomorrow when the CPI comes out. I'm going to get to that in a second. But let's just say they announce the recession in 2 weeks. Let's say they don't do it tomorrow. They do it in 2 weeks. If you announce it in 2 weeks that we're in a recession, when do we start? Right? Like, when do we actually get into one? And in reality, we actually been in one since, technically January. They won't say December because the fourth quarter was positive. That's bullshit as well. But that's what they're saying too. So technically, it is really January. Do you think CPI data was priced in today? No, I do not. I do not think it was priced in today. Let me answer your question real quick. Yeah, I definitely don't think CPI price was in today. And the reason why he's asking that is mainly because the Dow dropped, I believe it was 192, 193 points from the high. We actually closed bearish today, so that's the reason why. But actually, you know what? I'm going to break that down because I also have that data here as well. So I have for the quarter, the Dow was down 11.25%, S&P was down 16.5%, and the NASDAQ was down 20%. These are all bearish numbers, right? So that right there alone, and I'm talking about the quarter two, not currently. Obviously, we can't do currently because we're still in it. So that right there is something that's needed that people aren't being aware of. Now, back to what I was saying about the biggest signs of inflation. I first think that the CPI is definitely going to be bad. I think that they're trying to, like, even the White House administration, right? And man, this shit is like a circus. Honestly, it's kind of ridiculous, the shit that's going on. Biden, you got his son, Hunter Biden, and this guy's an idiot. This is the only person I know who he films every single shit he does that's illegal. He films it and he posts it. Well, he don't post it; it gets hacked and stuff. But fam, like, why are you filming all your illegal activities, like smoking crack, like, you know, all these different shit, like prostitutes and stuff, you know, being with underage girls? Why are you filming all this shit? Like, this guy's an idiot, but he's getting away with it because his dad's a president. It's so crazy how shit is working out. And I don't like Biden. I don't like Biden. I don't like the Clinton as well, mainly because of what they've done to the black community. You got the crack laws, so much shit. Them Reagans and stuff. It's ridiculous. I personally don't like the fact that black people support Biden. I am gonna get into that. I don't like it. I really don't. And this is my personal thoughts, mainly because of the fact that, again, the way they impacted the black community is ridiculous. It's not in a good way. It's in a bad way. So I just don't like the fact that we continue to support people who don't uplift us, who actually keep us down. And then, like, they rattle us with certain things, and we're like, oh, yeah, let's go back to him. It's like, yo, fam, you got to have more self-respect. But besides that, though, like, yeah, like, he's doing all this shit, and then his father's a president, so he's getting away with it. But any other person that, come on, smoking crack, like a pipe, come on, you can't do that. You can't do that. And then it's publicized, and then you realize that no media coverage is getting it. Come on, y'all got to pay attention to that. Like, just pay attention to see what's going on. And, but yeah, at the end of the day, that right there is a huge issue. Oh, another thing as well. So one thing I have wrote down is people can't support the lifestyle that they're looking for or they want to have. So again, consumer debt has increased. We also had another all-time high for credit card debt. So this is showing you that people now, like, people now don't have the income that's coming in. So what they're doing, they're going to credit card, right? And by doing so, they're now spending more credit card and they're going into further credit card debt. And in reality, credit card debt is actually worse that you can actually have. The reason why is because on average it's 18% APR. So compared to everything else, like student loan on average is about like 3%. Mortgage could be 3 or 5%. Auto loan could be as high as 11%, but it also depends on your credit score and how much you put down as well. But besides, like, as I said, those things are average 10% or maybe less. You have credit card debt that starts at 18, and some cards it goes to even high as 30%, right? So then that also weighs in. I'll talk about right now. So that also weighs in with interest rates, right? So as you guys can clearly see, they're raising interest rates. We're gonna have another one, I believe on the 27th, if I'm not mistaken. That's a Wednesday. Is it 27th? Yes. We're gonna have another one on the 27th. So raising interest rates, FOMC is our central bank. Everyone has their own central bank. Ours is the Fed. So if you ever hear in the news, like Fed Chairman Jerome Powell, he is a Fed Chairman. So we're looking to raise it by between 50 to 75% basis points. All that means is a percentage, right? So it's 0.5% or 0.75% of a one. We're looking to raise that by. So it's not a good thing. So the main reason why they raise rates, I'm going to give you guys the pros and the cons. The main reason why they raise rates is because they're looking to slow down inflation, right? So when you have higher rates, you have what rates? Like student loan debt increases, auto loan payment increases, mortgages increase. Your savings account actually does increase, which it probably go from like 0.01% to like 0.02%, very little. You shouldn't keep your money in the bank. I ain't getting that right now either. But yeah, so by doing so, right, the consumer, which is us, we're looking at it as like, God damn, like all these prices are getting higher. Let me cut back on spending money on unnecessary stuff, right? So by doing so, that's just supply and demand. right? If I no longer need to purchase these things, as a business owner, you're gonna say to yourself, you know what, let me do a sale, or let me cut back on my prices. If I'm normally charging $10, let me now charge $5 or $6. A little water break. So yeah, so that's the reason why they go about doing so. However, it can backfire if you do it too aggressively. And that's what's been going on. Like last month we did 75 basis points. Month before that we did 50. Month before that we did 50. So as you guys can see, this is too aggressive. So when it's going too aggressive, it can backfire like this. As a business owner, if the race is too aggressive and I now need to lower my overhead, the first thing I'm going to do is get rid of workers, right? That's the main way to go about doing so. Because if I'm no longer selling, like let's say I sell 10 products per day and I need 5, well, let's do it. I sell 100 products per day, I need 5 workers. Now I'm only selling like 20 products per day. I don't no longer need 5 workers. Maybe I only need 2 workers, right? So those 3 workers, they got to go. That lowers my overhead. I'm back in business. Because at the end of the day, as a business owner, your job is to maintain your business to moving forward, keep the lights on, right? Your job is not make sure that Sally, Mary, or Sandy has a job. I mean, yes, you do want to, keep those people, keep them employed. However, you don't want to do that in the safety of you having to close down your business, because nobody wants to go bankrupt and go out of business. That's just one-on-one. So yeah, that's how it can backfire. If that backfires, you have more unemployment and so forth. So the thing about it is something like this, and I actually wrote this down as well, because we're dead in a recession. It's not even like debatable no more. It boils down to when they're going to announce it. So, and that's the thing as well. Like I feel that when they do announce it, we're gonna already been in it. I mean, we're gonna already be in one. So again, like just like like it took them a long time to announce it. We were already in it. Same thing with this one. And another reason why I feel that this time is gonna be worse around, mainly because we have higher debt than we did before. Right, so that alone is a huge reason why we don't really have enough savings like we once did. I believe like under 40% of Americans have less than $1,000 saved in their bank account, and that number keeps getting higher and higher. Excuse me. And then on top of that too, I mean, we're being told. I was looking at this article today because they changed it. We're being told that 58% of Americans are living check to check. I think that's bullshit. I think the number is roughly north of 80%. The data is too much showing it, right? It's too much going on for it to be that only 58% of Americans are living check to check. It's too much data that's showing that. But as I said to you guys, like people, they can't support the lifestyle that they're trying to continue to live, right? So as you can see with inflation, it added an extra, I believe, like $350 to $450 of your overhead per month, right? It could be groceries, it could be more debt, doesn't matter, but it accumulates to the averages between $350 and $450 per month. By doing that as well, right? If you're, let's say you're normally making, let's say you're normally making $1,000 a month, right? Obviously that number is exaggerated, but it's easier for me to do math. Let's say you're making $1,000 per month. Your overhead is $300 per month, right? So you have $700 left, to play with. You can do whatever you want. You can go shopping, you can ball out, whatever you choose to fill with. Now let's say you're still only getting $1,000 per month, but now your overhead went from $300 per month and now it jumped up to $600 per month. You only have $400 to play with. However, what you're doing, you're saying to yourself, I can't change my lifestyle, right? I got to travel still. I got to do all these different things. I still got to have that clout. So by doing so, what you're doing, you're now going to put yourself into more debt because you're going to your credit card. You're going to use that. You don't make more money coming in. So now you're pretty much fucked up in the long run. And the thing about it is this, like, yeah, I can tell you, and I want you guys to do this as well. You do want to cut back on spending, especially now. Like, I'm telling you right now, like, best case scenario is 08. Like, that's best case scenario. And I'm like, this is my job. Like, I study this shit for a living. The best case scenario is 08. And I really think that is going to get way worse than that. Sounds about right. The last renewal was wicked. Yeah, that's the best case scenario. But besides that, like, it's not about how much you can cut back. Like, you can eat at home. You can do all these different things. However, at the end of the day, you need more money. Like, that's just what it boils down to. And obviously, I'm a trader. So I don't recommend everyone to trade. I mean, you need the right mentor, me. You have other mentors as well. However, you do want to do something that's going to help you put more money back in your account, right? It could be trading. It could be if you doing hair. It could be something like your job is to find problem solution. So you find a problem that people are having. People need their hair done. People need groceries. Like, you can do different things that you can do. Find a problem, get a solution, and you make more money. But I highly recommend that you focus on prioritize increasing your capital because, again, as I said to you, best case scenario is 08. And as I said to you, well, I didn't say it before, but we haven't actually got out of 08. We never did. all we can do was print more money. By printing more money, the banks was able to use that to go into more leverage. And the same thing with us, the U.S., right? So our debt has been increasing. So what we've been doing is this. We will, like, let's say we have a credit limit of $1,000, right? And let's say we spend $900. So we'll call up our creditors and say, hey, like, I need you to raise my limit to $2,000. No, let's do $10,000. To $10,000. You're like, all right, they'll do it. So now your new limit is $10,000. So you're spending more money. You spend, let's say, $9,000, right? So now you're close to your limit. You call up the same thing and say, yo, I need you to increase it to $20,000. You're like, all right, they're like, all right, cool. So now your your limit went from $10,000 to $20,000. You're spending more money. So now you spend, let's say, $19,000. Do the same shit. That's what's been going on over and over. So we're not paying back our debt. We're not paying down our debt. We're actually increasing it. So there's a lot going on with that as well. As I said, I do think that we are in the fall of America. We're definitely in the fall of the last days of us being in the world reserve currency, without a doubt. Russia and China is way too powerful right now. And the things that we are doing is just like, Biden's the idiot. I'm going to be real. Biden's just a straight up idiot. Like, this guy has the audacity to he's sending an extra, 1.7 trillion or 1.7 trillion to trillion a billion. I think it's a billion if I'm not mistaken. I think it's 1 trillion, 1.7 all across the board to Ukraine. Like, fam, this is not United States of Ukraine. Like, what are you doing? But I mean, in his defense, I'm gonna be real with you. In his defense, if I was laundering money, I'm gonna make sure they're good as well. So it's like, don't let that go over your head either. But if I'm laundering money, I'm gonna make sure that he's good that Ukraine is good as well. And that's the reality. So I understand why they're going about doing so. However, again, it's not going to be in the best interest for the American people. And you guys are not aware, America is dead broke. We do not have any money. So y'all keep thinking that they're going to cut back on student loans and stuff. Not happening. Like, they're going to do literally a percentage of those who are able to get things taken off. Like, the average student loan debt is roughly north of $80,000. So you take down $10,000 of that. That's not really going to do anything. It's just a little damage. I mean, it's a little dent, but it's not really doing something, especially when the interest is going to keep adding up. But besides that, though, back to what I was saying. So, this guy Biden's a trip, man. But I thought it was very funny that, like, we've already sent, listen to this. We've already sent, like, the same money that Trump was asking for to build a wall. We've already sent that and more to Ukraine. So it's like, and this is just this year. I thought that was very funny. It's like, fam, like, what are you doing? But again, like, what they're doing is like, and again, there's no disrespect to people who are on this live and from Ukraine. There's no disrespect. But at the end of the day, it's like, we got to focus on America. That's our problem. Like, we focusing on other people, making sure they're good, and then we're not good. Like, we're in a dead recession. And as I said, best case scenario is 08. I'm not trying to, sound like a crazy guy or, get you guys scared or anything, but y'all got to, wise up. Like, cut back on spending, get your money right. Increase your income. Have that going in. Because right now, it's like, you don't want to be in a position in which, like, you're looking back and you're saying to yourself, like, I should have started back then. And it doesn't matter what it is. I don't care. But obviously, I want you to understand the skill set, because that's skill set is recession proof, right? Those type of things is going to be, when recession comes in, you're going to be good to go. Can't solve complex problems, save his life. Yeah, Biden's a joke. To be real with you. I mean, that's the reality of it. And it's just so crazy because, like, the administration, the White House administration, they just keep talking as if. They keep talking like we're not, like, inflation's not a big deal right now. They keep getting it mixed up. And it's like, I understand, even in tweets and stuff, it's like, I know they're not personally writing it, but it's like, somebody got to proofread that before you press send. Because it's no way how they can say these things and then, like, they think that that's how it works. Like, and then all they keep doing is pointing the finger at everybody else but themselves. Like, at the end of the day, like, you got to take blame for what's going on and then say, all right, you know what? I'm fucking up. Let me show you how to go about fixing it. But to just, like, know you're fucking up, not admitting to it, and then keep pointing at other people and saying that it's their fault, like, that's not going to make you look good. That's why his ratings going down. But I'm not going to get more into politics because a lot of people are sensitive when it comes to that. I just don't like Biden. I just think that he's a terrible president. And for our economy, he's more likely on track to become the worst president in history. But yeah, as I was saying, too, so added to inflation with that as well, is very interesting that, like, I think that we're going to have a market crash in the housing market. I think we're going to have it in September. I was talking to a few people that think it's going to happen later than that. Some people think October. Some people think we're going to do it in the first quarter. I just think it's going to be in September. I just have a feeling about that. I just really do. Especially things are going on. Like, for starters, we have, like, even down here in Georgia, they're already giving, people are paying 100K plus more than asking price for the house. So let's say a house costs, 300,000. Well, let's be real, 400,000, right? People are spending 500,000 plus for a house down here. So it's like that alone shows you that it's like normally when that happens, when people continuously pay like for over market price for things, that's a bubble, and bubbles do pop. Like look at like these bubbles are gonna pop. So the thing about it is this as well. And we had the means. No, not really. We just bailed out the banks, but we had the means to print more money. We've came to a point where we've printed enough money, but it's like we're like, goddamn, like we kept pushing the issue down, right? Kept pushing it down. I get to it. Now it's like you can't push it no more. You push against the wall one more time, it's gonna backfire and hit you. So it's like that's what's really going on. But hold on, let me look at some comments before I continue talking. Let's see what we got here. It's a psychological party. Psychological play. Once they notify the nation, we're in a recession. Yeah, we're dead in a recession. I'm telling you guys right now. You don't need them to let you know we're in a recession. We're in a full blown recession right now. You guys can, the value of your dollar is not going as high as it used to. You know that already. Like, come on, guys. Just like, don't wait for them to announce certain things. Just take the moment to think about what's going on with you and see, what it really is. And then on top of that too, like you got the tech sector. They're already halting on hiring. They're doing a hiring freeze. So that alone, like when the tech sector does that, that's not a good sign. And right now, the main jobs that we have, that's another thing too. So NFP data came out this past Friday. So if you're a trader, you know what NFP is, non-farm payroll. So if you're not a trader, I'm going to break it down. So every first Friday of the month, what we do is we release these numbers, non-farm payroll, right? So we release these numbers and it indicates if for the previous month, if we're adding jobs or we're subtracting jobs. So the data that came out for last month, which I think this is BS as well, but this is the reality what we're sharing. The expectation was 268,000 jobs were going to be created. We actually got 372,000 jobs that was created. So again, by definition, we did beat expectations. But the thing about it is this, like, if we're in a recession with this low unemployment and we have all these new job that's available and that was given, just imagine how bad things are going to be when unemployment starts increasing, when more jobs freezes starts happening. Because as I said, like the tech sector already, they're in a freeze right now. So if the tech sector is in a freeze, that's just not a good sign. It's not a good sign at all. But yeah, quick sponsor from myself before we keep going. Again, if you guys are looking to increase your profits, increase your knowledge, join my Discord. The link is in the description below. I do 2 weekly group calls. I do market breakdowns every day. Man, this is the part where I get stuck. So much data that comes out. What else do I do? It's a lot that goes on in there. I'm trying to do like the main points. Obviously, it's a community of traders and investors who support each other. It's so much information that gets posted in there. Oh man, what else do I do? Cryptos are posted in there. Market breakdown, I said that already. Stock market, the trading fundamentals, how I read the markets. Not even just the psychological aspect of it, but more so the technical data. Like, I mean, I'm a beast. You guys already know that. So just to I'm showing you guys literally how I pinpoint and do these things. So if you guys want info on that, if you guys are looking to become more profitable, join my Discord. The link is in the description below, or head to the link in my bio. All right, let me read these questions real quick. Hey, Shell, what's up? What else we got? A lot of finger pointing. Yes, there's a lot of finger pointing. Can't trick the ones who are actually looking at the market daily. Yeah, you can't. Definitely in a recession. Yeah, we're in a full-blown recession. Like, we're not in a little recession. We're in a full-blown recession. Once this thing about this, guys, as well, like, business owners, they don't call recessions. They react to when recessions are being notified, right? So if once it's told that we're in a recession, the business owner is going to say to themselves, yo, I got to cut back on jobs. I got to make sure my job is still here. I'm not my job, my business is still here. So once that get notified and then from there alone, it's going to get even more ugly. Because again, as I said, it's going to have more of a higher job loss. And if y'all think 08 was crazy, I'm telling y'all, like, these numbers, the data that's going on, we're surpassing 08 and we don't even realize it. That's the crazy shit. Crazy shit. You know why we don't realize it? Because we keep being told, like, we keep getting distracted by all this bullshit going on that they saying to us. Johnny Depp and what's her name? Amanda something. Like, all this thing, that distraction that's like, I'm be real with y'all, like, I mean, gossip is gossip. At the end of the day, it's like, yo, get your money right. Like, all of that shit can be set aside. Focus on the money first. That's it. Focus on the money, get that right, get that going. And then from there, go focus on that other shit. But as of right now, shit getting crazy. shit, shit is getting crazy. I'm loving it though. I'm loving it. I'm loving all this volatility, especially in the markets. Shit that being thrown out. Another thing as well. So oil did have a drop right now. I mean, currently oil was at 94.49 per barrel. We are sitting. So my support for Jared, what's up, bro? My support for oil is 94.96. That's a higher time frame support. I'm on a daily time frame right now. So even that, like, oil is dropping. So they keep saying that it's because of what's it called? Of the recession, you know, the whole scare and everything. That has some truth to it. But another thing as well is that China right now is gearing for another lockdown. So China is a main producer of is a main buyer of oil. So obviously supply and demand, right? If they no longer or if they're not buying 100 million plus barrels per day, right? Obviously the number is going to decrease. But yeah, as I said, so we sitting at 94, 96, man. We still sitting there. So this alone in the higher time frame, I do think that we are going to have like bullish pressure. But if that break, oil could come down to around like $90 per barrel. And I don't think it's going to happen, but it's very possible. And then also, like the Dow, as I said in the beginning of this call, the Dow had a huge drop today. We had a rise and then we had a fall. I think we fell 192 points, if I'm not mistaken. But all these things as well, like as a trader, all this volatility, this is great for us because we have the ability to take advantage of of buying and selling, like all this pressure. So, yeah, I mean, this is wonderful. Like we have, again, as I said, the ability to make so much money off that. But besides that as well, I'm going to do some Q&A. I've been talking for like 30 minutes straight. I'm going to do a Q&A now. You guys got questions and stuff. Let me break some things down. Y'all need, y'all need help in the markets or any of that. And that's the thing too. Like this is the first day back. I'm gonna be doing this every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Trade Talk Tuesday. Yeah, as I said, like this is an easy, great way for you guys to. This is an easy, great way for you guys to like dissect my brain, and that's one huge reason why I'm doing it. Like dissect my brain. I'm gonna occasionally have on a guest, like how me and Deem did back in New York. With our podcast is pretty much like going to be here. So occasionally I have on a guest. I'm going to break down the markets for you guys, my thoughts on the economy, how you guys can take advantage of it, certain plays, crypto market, forex market, obviously, indices, commodities, and give you guys data. Does the Dow usually have a rise and a drop? I've noticed. All right, so one question says, does the Dow usually have a rise and a drop? I've noticed it's been doing that lately, or is it doing that because of the volatility? Both. So I'll actually put the Dow right now. So if you look at the higher time frame, like it's really not like a rise and a drop. The Dow, I feel, the Dow is actually the most simplest thing to trade. Some people disagree with that, but I feel it is mainly because like it's gonna tell you what it wants to do. Especially like if you look at the higher time frame, it's just gonna play out. Like well, we do have a reversal on a daily that happened yesterday, and literally it dropped down to current price is 31,012. I think that we are going to have a continuation. We may have a nice pullback on the Dow, but to answer your question in full, yes, the Dow, it moves with support resistance to the T. So if you're stuck on really how to go about like where the Dow is moving, I recommend scrolling back and then looking at the higher time frame. So when in doubt, just zoom out. But when in doubt, just zoom out. So again, I don't know what time frame you're on. However, just focus on the higher time frame, like the daily and the 4 hour are great components for the Dow to pay attention to, and then from there, you can use a little time frame to hop in. What top companies are you holding right now? Wasn't gonna say this. Apple, QQQ. Those are big ones. I think QQQ has a little more dropping to do. I think it's gonna keep going up as well. Same thing with Apple. Apple's a long term play. Funny enough is that embarrassing. I think I told you I got a Tesla. The Shah is still in it, but I got a Tesla. Very idiotic decision. As of right now, I own no Tesla. More like that's gonna change though, but I think that we're gonna have another drop before me jumping back into it, and then from there going back to the cost averaging with that. But as of right now, so 712, I own 0. Nice push up. It's a nice push. Nice push. Yes, I did. Really, I did. I really did. It was I did. I did it. I did. Very embarrassing, but yes, I did. I gotta learn this craft, bro. Yeah, man, tap in, man. Click the link in my bio. Get started, man. Stop playing. Stop playing. This it's crazy. It's crazy. You see what's going on, man. I got students making, you like AMD. I like AMD. Yeah, students making $1,000 in a day. And that's not even like a blop or anything. You gotta see the results. What else we got? Oh, I didn't even know who asked that question on the Dow. Oh. No, I mean, obviously this is based on volatility, but besides that though, like, I mean, even right now too, like, if you look on like the 15-minute time frame of the Dow, we actually respect 39.74. That is my support. However, I wouldn't be looking for any buys on the Dow mainly until 31.0111 breaks. Because right now we're pretty much going to start ranging into that until like maybe like around like, what is it, 7 p.m. I want to say around like 11 we'll probably get a little breakout. And then from London session we'll get a nice move. And then early in the morning we'll have like a nice little, we'll probably get a push up back to 118. And then if that area holds, then obviously we'll have the drop, CPI numbers come out, and then we'll just go to shit. That if we're bearish. If CPI is bullish, which it's going to be bearish, but I think they're going to try to finagle some way. But if so, I think we'll have another bullish day. Probably that's retracement before continuation though. But then also again, like on a higher time frame, like pretty much across the board, we're also at a nice support across the board. So it's like you don't want to sell into support. You want to buy it at support, slight resistance until someone tells you otherwise. So like right now, I would say wait to support break across the board if you're looking for shorts. Like don't try to time the market. Just just draw your shit up. You already know, man. You know how we do. Draw it up. Once you have everything set, then you know how to go about moving forward and when to take positions. Yeah, I say I like AMD. Yeah, what other questions you guys got for me? Anything? Like I'm open book right now, so I'll answer it. But man, it's a lot going on. And then another reason why I feel like they might try to finagle CPI tomorrow is because they're basing it off of like obviously last month, right? But besides that, like what we're doing as well is the main thing that was high on CPI for the last month that came out which was May that came out was gas and as well as food and energy. So I mean right now gas is under from $5 nationwide. So I feel like by them having that under $5 nationwide, especially in June, right? So in June, if I go to gas real quick, if I go to oil for the month of June, we're looking at May we close at 115 per barrel. June we close at 105 per barrel. So that alone shows you that shit is actually like is not going good. Yo, what's up, bro? Hope everything's well. Yes, everything is great. I hope it is with you guys as well. Update in New York, if y'all still there. Any questions? What you guys got for me? Y'all just tap in. Come on. I'm here. What's up, Rihanna? But nah, it's gonna get wicked though. And the thing about it is that like it's summertime, so like you got a lot of people. What are the main indicators you use? I don't use any indicators. I use 0 indicators. The market will tell you what it wants to do. So I trade market structure, support, resistance, candlestick analysis. That's it. Everything else is interpretation of that. So indicators is interpretation of support, resistance. And again, like I don't need again, let me say it like this. It's a million ways to skin a cat, 1,000 ways to skin a cat. So me personally, I don't like my chart is literally, I'm not even joking. This is my chart. Can you guys see it? Like, I mean, this right here is that's for Biden and everything. But besides that, like this is how my chart is. I don't use anything else besides what the market shows me. That's all you need though. You don't need that other stuff, man. All you need to do is if you know how to read market structure, you know how to read support resistance, and you can read candlestick analysis, you're gonna be good to go. And if you need help with that, I have a candlestick analysis ebook. You can click the link in my bio, get that as well. It's full breakdown of how I read the candles. But I mean, some people they choose to use indicators, and there's nothing wrong with that. But me personally, the market's gonna tell me what it wants to do. And it will tell you what it wants to do. Everything, the wick, the where price currently at, and so forth. What do you think are good buy zones area for Apple and AMD? All right, let me pull up Apple real quick. I mean, obviously, I do think Apple is going to continue falling. as of right now, we do have like a nice little support that held. I'm on a monthly time frame at that. So I have a monthly support of, what is this? Of 130. Oops. Come on, move. This one is 137.91 is my monthly support on Apple. That's currently holding, especially with this month right here. So I mean, good buying opportunities. If I drop down like a daily time frame to see how things are going from there. I mean, right now we may have another drop on Apple tomorrow, mainly because like how yesterday closed. It's a nice dojo on resistance. So I could say Apple could probably come back. Apple can come back down to 137. Right now it's currently 145. I'm sorry, 145.86. So you could load up. I would say load up at. If we get to 141.20, load up. And if we break that, I would say wait to 137.91 and load up again. But again, as well, like based on structure of it, we could even come down to. We can come down to 130 flat. We can come down to 130 flat, but those three numbers right there, I think is a good load up on Apple. AMD you said too. All right, AMD current price right here is we at 76. I would say AMD on a higher time frame. Look at the daily. It's trying to be done. We have a nice support of 77.95. It technically closed. However, this is the monthly, so it could also just gap back up. So right now on AMD, if I drop down, let me look at the daily to see it. Let me look at the weekly to see how this played out. On AMD, I would say honestly now it looks very attractive. It looks very attractive now. We're at 76.32. If we drop, we may drop down and retest 72.10. But as of right now, it looks very attractive. I think we might see the bullish retracement overnight, break 30, and then a major gap between. Yeah, I think so too, Matt, on the Dow. I definitely think so too. What else we got? Philip, what's up, bro? Sure, this stuff. Oh, thanks, bro. How can you tell it's a fake breakout from support resistance? Wait for the candle to close. So there's no true such thing as an actual support resistance, except you're doing quarter point, which is psychological levels. But besides that, every support resistance is based on the person, individual, like what they choose it to be. Besides, you have like fibs. Like fibs, that's psychological as well. So you have fibs is psychological, quarter point is psychological. Besides that, everything is based on your interpretation. Now, for you to not get like quote unquote faked out, because in reality, there's no true such thing as a fake out. It's just your interpretation of the market was wrong. So what I would say to do is that like wherever your support resistance is at, look for multiple rejections in that area, right? So like let's say if like I'll put up the Dow again. So on the Dow, if I go to the daily time frame, like my supports are I have. This one is I have 37.92. I have 39.74. I have a resistance of 118. I'm sorry, 31.118. So again, like what I utilize that for is there was those three numbers right there. Is multiple rejections that hit that. So a lot of times, even long wicks as well, because a lot of people like to ignore wicks, but at the end of the day, wicks hold value. So what you need to do is you can't ignore that. So moving forward, if you're looking from a higher time frame, like you want to start on the weekly, or even a monthly, but the weekly is better because like everything's gonna go move according to the weekly and then the monthly and so forth. But look at the weekly time frame. Mark up your support resistance from there, and then if you look at the line chart, because the line chart shows you the true close of price. When you have multiple rejections at a certain area, just mark that up. And then you go to the candlestick chart. When you go to the candlestick chart, it's gonna show the true price where it's gonna be at, and then from there you'll have an idea of which one your support resistance will be at. What other question you guys got? I'll give it like another few minutes. Just look at that. I said it was gonna be 20, 30 minutes. We're already at 45. Ay. But this is the first day back, and it feels really good. It feels good to be back. I miss you guys, and I know it wasn't a lot of marketing that I was put, but yeah, definitely every Sunday, every Tuesday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, definitely gonna be back on here. And for you guys who are jumping in late, I'm gonna announce it next week, but I'm letting y'all know right now. I am doing an Ethereum giveaway challenge. stuck on is going to be 2 or 4 coins. Stuck on that. But in order for you to be in that, you have to be a part of my Discord. So the also link is in the bio. Link is in my bio as well as is linked below. Do you always wait for the candle to close? Yes. I always wait for the candle to close. I always wait for the candle to close. I always wait for the candle to close. That is the most important thing. Wait for the candle to close. Like, stop trying to be entry king, entry queen. That's how you blow your account. I'm telling y'all right now, like, you will get better with your entries over time. You're not going to get better tomorrow. Wait for the candle to close. When that shit closes, it's going to tell you what it wants to do. Like, if you have a nice rejection, it tells you what it wants to do. Wait for the candle to close, man. Don't try to be Superman or Superwoman. Any sectors you feel are recession-proof? Trading. Trading, trucking, hygiene, which is cosmetology. I think I said it wrong. But, like, you want to think about things that people are going to always need. Like, the people are always going to need food. They need to get their hair and stuff done. That's hygiene. So those things are just going to happen. Even if, like, especially now with social media too, like, people miss a meal to make sure they're coming out looking good. So you want to make sure that's set. What 3 Forex stocks is that good to trade daily? 3 Forex stocks? So I'm going to do different ones. So I'm guessing you're saying 3 Forex. So, I forgot to speak about EU. Oh my gosh. So, oh my gosh. I should have just mentioned it when I said it earlier. So right now, EU is a 20-year low. So, I mean, I'm going to pull this up. This shit is ridiculous. Like, I remember when we went to Europe, the exchange rate was crazy. Like, I think it was like $1.30 to give you back one euro. As of right now, if I go to Europe right now and I exchange my dollar, I'm going to get back 1 euro. $1 equals 1 euro. Current, the price is literally 1.00. A dollar and euro are the same price. It is crazy. It is literally a 20-year low. We actually surpassed the 20-year low, and now we're pushing like a 21-year low. It's ridiculous. But even that alone, like, so a lot of shit is going on in Europe. Germany pretty much keeps Europe afloat. People don't know that though, but it's Germany. So France, they have it strengthened as well. But it's really Germany that's keeping them afloat. But yeah, as I said right now, like, that's a huge deal because, like, people are showing, I mean, across the board, the dollar has been gaining crazy strength, right? The dollar is really like the strongest currency in a basket full of, like, shit. Like, that's really what it is. Like, you got, I think UJ alone, let me pull up UJ real quick. UJ current price is 136. So even that, like, if I pull back to the last time we got that high on UJ, that was literally in 98. 98? That was in 98, the last time we've been this high. So, I mean, I was born in 93. So, come on, man. And right now, that's ridiculous. Obviously, it's more than 20 years. But we just retested that 98, 108, 18, 19, 21, 2. 18, 19, 21, 2. I ain't doing the math right now. I ain't doing that. But we retested that high on UJ. So, but again, like, the dollar has been gaining strength. The euro right now, that's not good. The fact that the euro is actually the same as the dollar right now, and it shows that price is actually getting lower. It's not a good sign. So I see that a lot of people they are starting to want, they obviously would prefer dollar because dollar is strengthening. However, the way things are going, especially with Putin in China, like, we are sleeping on Russia and China. We are sleeping on their partnership. It is not good. I do think that we're going to lose our reserve status because of that. I think China right now is a superpower that people keep ignoring for some weird reason. Like, come on, they got power, and they playing 5D chess. Like, they got land over here by a military base. They got cargo ships in the water that's empty. Like, they playing 5D chess. Like, what? They ready. They ready. They ready. And especially with Russia, come on, man. Like, and the thing about it, like, America's not as strong as we think. Like, this is not the 80s no more. Like, we are not that strong. So people keep thinking that, we're strong. I mean, don't get me wrong. Our military is great. It's fantastic. But besides that, though, I mean, our administration from the top down is terrible. Like, across the board, like, our economy is not good. We're not even in top 10 no more, if I'm not mistaken. Top 10. Yeah, we're not even in the top 10 no more. And then, really, the only thing that's keeping us afloat is the fact that we have the world reserve currency. But besides that, we ain't shit. And that's a fact. That's a dead fact. We ain't shit. That's a dead fact. We are a third world country who wear Gucci. Do you use trend lines? Does it work? Yeah, trend lines work. Everything works, right? So it's not as if like one thing works and and things doesn't. Like I have a lot of students who only use trend lines. I have students who only use Fibonacci, students who only use supply and demand, students who only use well, I don't have students who use harmonics. But yeah, I have students who use different things, and also have friends who are very successful and they use different things as well. So I'm never gonna say that one thing doesn't work. Even trend lines, like I had a student who caught a crazy buy on UJ last week. Not UJ, I'm sorry, on a Dow last week, mainly because of his trend line, it bounced off his trend line. So I'm not gonna say it doesn't work. I just don't use it. I don't need to use it, to be honest with you. Like I'm gonna be honest. Like I'm not even joking. The market tells you what it wants to do, and also like horizontal support resistance, it holds more value than diagonal support resistance. But again, like the trend line is another addition to what's gonna be used for. So yeah, if you want to use that, it's no problem using that. And then you're saying, how does it work? You want to just obviously just point it from wick to wick. So it's like you wait for pullbacks to happen. I'm not going to do it right now because I'm going to get off of there. So I'll really break it down for you, how to go about doing so. Yeah, I think I have a video on that somewhere on my YouTube or somewhere on my page about trend lines. If not, I can throw it up. I'll do that. I'll put up some videos and I'll do different type of market stuff because a lot of guys have questions for that. You guys also book call me as well. But yeah, all of my information, my product and services is in the description. Again, before you guys get off, if you guys need help with trading, anything trading related, investment related, join my Discord. In there I have two weekly group calls. My my breakdown on the markets. I do breakdown videos. I give a description breakdown. I do economic breakdown. Fundamentals, tells you guys what's going on in the markets, why it's moving the way it's moving. It's really my intellect, and yeah, you're paying not even $2 a day for that. I think you're paying like $1.30 a day for it. So it's very ridiculous the value you're getting for that. Let me see other questions before we hop off of here. Any other questions before we hop off? Can you tag me on that trendline video? Yeah, I'll do that. You know what? I'm gonna stay consistent. I'm doing 3 videos per week on YouTube. This is gonna be on YouTube on Tuesdays. Do one maybe like Monday and Friday or Monday, Thursday, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, maybe that. So yeah, I'll do that. That's actually gonna be actually an easy one too. I think I got time tonight. I can make the video tonight and probably post it on Thursday. Yeah, I can do that. I can make it tonight, post it on Thursday. Yeah, that's the easy one. Any other questions real quick? Brandon, what's up, fam? Blessings. Anybody else before we hop off here? I appreciate you guys spending this hour with me. You guys did not have to do that. For those who stayed on the whole time, much respect, much love. For those who didn't, it's all good. You go check the replay out on YouTube. Get some more gems. Gems is dropped always. Gems is always dropped. I'm going to keep that consistent. As I said, like, there's going to be every single Tuesday. This is going to be here. Every single Tuesday. I'm going to be here bringing down the markets for you guys. Give me y'all tips because, again, as I said, like, I want you guys to really take advantage of what's going on. Like, yes, everybody says it's like, oh, wealth is built in recessions, blah, blah, blah. At the end of the day, wealth is built over time, right? The foundation is created during recessions, during these bad moments. We got to know exactly what's going on. So what I do is I focus on where the money is going towards, right? Because where the money is going towards, that's where the actual wealth is going to be created. If the money's not going towards certain sectors, you want to stay away from that. So again, results speak for itself as well. So I just want to show you guys exactly. And again, this is free game. So, and again, as I said, like, my focus now is my Discord. Like, I'm focusing on building that. So again, all of this is free game for you guys. And I want you guys to keep making money without even spending a dime on me. Just show you guys how much value I'm giving to y'all. And besides that, though, again, like, I'm focused really on my Discord. I really want to grow that up. My goal is to have 1,000 members like tomorrow. So we're going to see how fast I can do that. Thanks for this. Yeah, no problem, guys. Appreciate you guys for joining. All right, one more minute. One more minute this time. Any other questions? Any last question I'll take, and then we'll hop off of here. Let me make sure. We're in debt to China. Yes, we're in crazy debt to China. Like, we're in crazy debt. We ain't paying that debt back, man. We ain't paying that debt. We're going to default on that. We ain't paying that. What? I think like 13 trillion we owe. We ain't paying that. You gonna get it back in blood. We ain't paying shit. America's the biggest gang out here, man. Fuck what you talking about? What? We ain't paying that back. We are not paying that back. Any last questions before we hop over here? I appreciate everybody who joined. Love it, love it, love it. Feed for your stocks right now. I went over that. Well, Microsoft, QQQ, and Apple. That's that's not a bad question. You still invest in crypto? Yes, I am. Yes, I am. At the end of the day, I mean, like, you can't really call the bottom. Like, even myself, it's like, I have, like, ideas of where things are going to go. Like, right now, Ethereum, we are headed down as well. Some people think that it's not. We are. I have a nice support of 800. I'm sorry. I have a support of 860. I have a support of 750 and 500. So Ethereum likes to follow quarter points. I mean, as of right now, I mean, the time we're talking, Ethereum is currently $10,000. It's $1,036 and it's dropping. So, I mean, today alone, yeah, we got a nice double top on Ethereum. We're definitely going down. It depends on how far down we're going to go towards. But even that, it's like, why not though? Because like you just don't know what's going to happen. Your thoughts on metaverse? It's the future. Man, Ethereum's. I should have took this short. Missed that. I gotta wait. I would like to see if Ethereum breaks current price. If Ethereum breaks current price, I like to sell. Because overall, I'm on a daily right now. It's an overall double top. And we got some ways to go. So the actual close of that would be literally 884. So if this does not hold, I will take that to 884. That is free game for you guys. But yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, it's like, how do you short crypto? You sell it. No, that's how you short it, though. I mean, you obviously need a broker to do so. So the broker I have allows you to short it. I believe you could. What is it? A lot of brokers that's out there. I have Eagle FX. That's the broker I use. You can use that to short crypto. I think the leverage to crypto is 1 to 200. So let me actually double check. Let me not just say that real quick. I believe it's 1 to 200 though, if I'm not mistaken. I should know this by heart. But give me a second. Let me do it real quick. Fuck. Where's it at? No funding, trading, blah 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 blah. Yeah, 1 to 200 for that. So New York answer. Nah, it's like that's how you short it. You sell it. But yeah, you need a broker to do so. I mean, again, not every broker I trust. There's a lot of brokers out there that I don't trust. But Eagle FX is definitely one that I do trust. I have my money invested with them. So you guys, yeah, check that out. And I have an affiliate link if you want as well. That's also, matter of fact, that's in the link in my bio. So check the link in my bio. Click on that. The deposit method is very simple and easy to go about doing so. And again, like they have a lot of cryptos that you could able to use. Let me count them right now to see the ones that's here. Before we hop off of this, because I know we're gonna be ending very soon. Again, I do appreciate everyone who joined in. But for Eagle, let's see what they have. Cryptos, they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 30, 37 cryptos that they have available for you to go about doing so. So that right there, I mean, like, why not? ETH is coming to a strong demand. Yes, it is. It is. I have a nice support of 860. But I do see I see 988 as well as flying down to 988 to around like 860. I see that nice gap over there for your zone that you're talking about. You going to Invest Fest with EYL? Yes, I am. VIP, baby. I gotta get my tickets. I keep saying I'm gonna go. I gotta get my tickets though, but I'm gonna get it. I'm definitely going though, 100%. I'm here. I'm definitely going. But yeah, guys, I appreciate this time. I don't know when it's gonna cut off, but I want to make sure I hop off before it actually gets off. I want to make sure I upload this. But all right, see you guys next week. Peace out. I'm a very nice you dirty. All right, you get me after that, bro. How do I exit this? Oh, here we go.